Yo, what the hell is going down on TabX Nation? It is your boy Creations is King here, and today I'm bringing you guys something I got on the stream, a few nights ago. I also dropped a 300 kill game on stream on Nuketown. I don't think that game saved, so I figured I'd get, the second best trap I got the other night, which was a 229 to 8 on Standoff. I think I ended up I only dropped two nukes. I died off the triple nuclear, so I was actually trying to go for a quad nuclear. I kept dying off of it though. But I do drop two nuclears, 229 kills. I drop an 80 gun streak. So it's a pretty badass gameplay. So it is a really long gameplay. So I break it down into three parts on each round. So and it's fast forward a little bit. So I break it down just into the three main parts of each round. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment below. Any feedback is greatly appreciated on all our videos we get up and stuff like that. Um, So I got a story for you guys today. It's kind of like what happened at this party. It was my boy's party. Um, and it's basically me hooking up with four girls in one night. So let me tell you how this all worked out. I don't know, and they were all best friends. So this is another really crazy night. I don't know if you guys have heard my threesome story, but that was a pretty crazy night too. This probably tops that. This is probably the best night of my life, one of them. Anyways, but what happened is they're all best friends too, which is so weird. So, okay, let me start with the first girl. So it was kind of like around the start of the party. I just kind of said hi to everybody, like going around saying hi. And then it was this girl, Lanny and Lauren, and then they're like best friends. They're just sitting on the staircase talking. And then I sit next to Lanny, and then I liked the girl, not like it was the girl I liked, and then her friend in the middle, Lanny, and then me on the right side of the stair. We're just, if you can picture us, we're just sitting on a stairs, like on the staircase. And then I kind of have my arm behind Lanny, like leaning back, and my left arm is like reached over behind Lanny, and I'm fingering her friend Lauren right when she's sitting right next to me, and she had no idea, and we're having like a full-on conversation, and my hands behind, like around her, fingering her best friend. So then um she kind of caught on that we were kind of like fucking around. So she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna move now. And she like got up and like went with everyone else in the party. And then me and Lauren ended up like going upstairs, hooking up. And my friend has a really big house. He has like an 8,000 square foot house. So all the rooms were locked. I guess other people were in there, but we found, and like we went into the game room, and like we just started like making out underneath the pool table and like hooking up underneath the pool table. And then I ended up doing her, and then we ended up going. And then I just went back downstairs playing beer pong, everything else. And then one of my like good friends, like one of my good girlfriends that we always like talk drama and stuff. She was really drunk, and I don't know if she's always had a thing for me, but she kind of like told me that she needed to tell me something. And she like pulled me upstairs. She's like, I really need to talk to you about something. Da, 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 da. And she was talking about one of her best friends, like Kayla and stuff, and how they were fighting and stuff. And before you know it, like she just kind of like jumps on top of me, like we just started like hooking up, and like we like started hooking up, and then I ended up doing her too, like right after that. And I was like, what the fuck is going on tonight? I'm like, that's already two in one night. But I don't know. After that, I kind of felt awkward because like I've known her since like sixth grade. I don't even know. So that was kind of weird. And this was my junior year in high school. So like the whole night I was hooking up with girls. It was really weird. And then I go back downstairs. I play like 2 3 games of beer pong. And then then her best friend Kayla wanted to play beer pong with me. And then we're playing beer pong, and then like she's like, okay. No, actually I was playing against her. She was playing with my friend Josh, and then I was playing with Bridget. Me and Bridget went downstairs, played beer pong together. And then she kept like saying things. She's like, if I make this cup, you gotta kiss me and all this stuff. And like she would make the cup, and and then we'd kiss and stuff. And then like after the game, like a little bit, like I go talk with my friends and stuff. She kind of comes up to me and like pulls me aside and like starts whispering to me and talking to me like, "Hey, let's go upstairs and stuff." And then like, we went upstairs, and I hooked up with her too. Like I was like, "What is going on?" So that happened, and then I ended up hooking up with Kayla, her best friend. So that's three girls right there, and they're all like good friends. Like all these girls, like we had like a group. Like there was a group of us guys that were always like we were like all the best friends like of the guys, and then there was all the girls. So it was kind of like all the girls hooked up with all the guys, and all the guys hooked up with all the girls. Like it was kind of weird. Like we all like homie hopped. It was kind of weird. But so that was three, and then the rest of the night I was just chilling, partying, getting drunk, and then I ended up spending the night, and so did a bunch of the girls. So it was Bridget and then this other girl, Paulina, that spent the night. And they slept on the bed, and I slept on the futon, like in the same room. And Bridget was passed the fuck out, so she didn't even know. She like threw up and shit. And then Paulina, she was like, we were like kind of like talking all night, like just talking about stuff and what happened. And then I'm like, hey, you should come over here and like lay with me. And then she came over, like got off the bed, like laid with me. And then we started like fucking around. And then before you know it, we started hooking up. And then the weirdest thing about that one is she had a boyfriend at the time. So the fourth girl that we ended up doing it, and she had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend was one of my good friends, so I felt really bad about that. And she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna break up with him tomorrow. Like everything, like the relationship's going bad and stuff." So, I mean, I ended up hooking up with four different girls in one night. And the funniest thing about it, like the next day, like it got out so quickly around school, like it was ridiculous. Like everybody knew about it, and everyone's like coming up to me like, "Oh, it's gonna be four girls in one night," and all this shit. It was so funny, but at the same time, like all the girls were pissed at me because they thought I snitched. They thought I told. I didn't say a word. I didn't say anything. Everyone at the party knew. Like everyone at the party knew what was going on. So I didn't tell anybody. I think the only person I did tell was my best friend Gabe. But it got around quick, and a lot of girls, they got mad at me, but at the same time, they were like, whatever. Like, we were drunk, we were having fun. So, I thought that was pretty funny. It was probably one of the best nights of my life, and due to the fact that they were all like best friends, that was pretty hilarious. How I could sleep with all of them in one night, and in different, I wish I got them both at one time, but all at different times, so it was pretty crazy. So the first one, with Lauren, like that was kind of awkward because I was reaching behind her best friend and fingering her, and then we went upstairs, and then I hooked up with Bridget. That was awkward. That was kind of awkward because we were like really close friends, but she just really wanted it. And then Kayla, we were just both drunk, and she just wanted to get it in. So, and I don't, she didn't, and each girl didn't even know I hooked up with the other girl before, so they thought it was just us hooking up that night. So that's the funniest part. I kind of kept it a secret that I didn't hook up with anybody but them that night. Then they found out I hooked up with the three of their best friends. So it was a pretty epic night to say the least. If you guys have any like stories like this that you guys have hooked up with any girls or something, but I felt like a complete pimp that night. I'm not gonna lie, and this is completely true. I'm not bullshitting you at all. This is exactly what happened. And that was a hell of a night. I got drunk that night. It was awesome. That was probably the best night I've ever had, partying. You know what I mean? Just especially just for like a kind of like a 50, 60 person party. It wasn't that huge of a party, so it was a lot of fun. That was a crazy night. So leave in the comments below if you guys have any parties like this, like any crazy things that has happened at any parties that you guys have gone to, or anything like this. How many girls you've hooked up with one night, or anything like this. I would like to know in the comments below. I like to, connect with you guys, see what you guys have done, and what you guys have done in the past. So this is a real life story right here, no bullshit. Four different girls that were best friends, which is pretty hilarious, in one night, and they didn't even know. I mean, they knew the next day, but they didn't know it all that night. So pretty epic night, not gonna lie. I hope you guys enjoyed this spawn trap. If there's any extra time, I'll throw a little bit of music on after this. So make sure you guys leave a like, comment below with any feedback you guys have, and make sure you guys check out the other two videos that Scat's going to throw up later today. So, peace out, guys.
Let me see you do it Dro style. She got her leggings on, now watch her shake it wild. She do it, I told her slow it down. She do the cat daddy till she hit the ground. Then I told her stop, wait, make that go round. Then I told her go ahead and bend it over now and twerk. Just twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Girl, I'm like twerk it, just twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Girl, just twerk it. She go round and round like merry-go. I told her twerk, stop, then let it go. For them super bad strippers, here's a dancing pole. Get my whole crew.